Hi guys. Okay, we're gonna talk the second part of the how to send emails, how to organize yourself, and be actually getting to know more about all the parts of your emails. Okay, so first of all, very simple, couple things that sometimes we overlook, but it's very important how to send emails. Okay, when you have emails that has attachment, for example, the accreditation email has attachment, the application for it goes on the attachment with the requirements of admission as well, or maybe you send the scholarship email that it has the attachment of the financial assistance form. So in those cases, when you have attachment, you need to forward the email. Now you're gonna see when you open your email, you're gonna see those arrows. For example, here you have two, the purple ones, which is basically when you just resend the emails with no attachment. The blue one, the blue arrow, basically is going to forward also the attachment besides the email content. To keep it simple, just use the blue one. Okay, the blue arrow, no, you're not gonna lose nothing. Even if it doesn't have an attachment, doesn't matter. Always use the blue one, okay? Keep it simple. All right. How to find the directory of the university? Very, very simple, okay? Maybe you want to talk with your team members or your team leaders or somebody else from student services or tutoring or finance. You just need the name of the person. And basically, how you find their emails, you open new email, it's going to pop up a new email, and basically you're going to have the part that it says to, and you click in there, and it's going to take you to the directory, and it's going to actually appear this part. Let me show you here. You have basically this window that is where you could type in the middle. In this window, in the empty window, search empty window, you type the name of the person. Put my name, for example, Catherine, and it's going to display all the Catherines working for the university. Here my name and another Catherine. So I click that one. Or may you put student services, and you could find the exactly email in there. Okay, and then you put OK, and then you could actually start typing your email. Before going to this part, let me give you an example about how to send use a directory. Let's go to the practice. Really practice. Okay. All right. So let's going to send an email here. Basically, you open new, you click in to, and let's say I'm looking for finance. Okay, one name finance, Rosa, for example, Rosa Paris. So we have a lot of Rosas here. You have a lot of Rosas actually, but I know Rosa Paris is the one who works for finance. So I double click her name, appears here, and I put OK. Okay, maybe no. You're looking for another one, you just click on two, and you could add as many you want. Okay, let's go back to the tutorial. Now, communication is very important. It's something that I always advise to the new ACs in this case, because working at home could be sometimes a little tedious. If you are not the type of person who doesn't like to be actually work independently, you need to start organizing yourself. One way to actually keep active in the work is being communicative with your team leader, your team members, so that way you could exchange ideas and get active during the day. Through your emails, you could actually find one option. Remember that we talked the parts of the emails. Well, you see favorites, your name, and then you see contact list. In this part of contact list, you could actually add members, your team members. You put others, and then you add contacts, and then you put the name of your team leader or another team member, another person that you want to chat with, and it's going to display every time. Even they don't look that they're in the phone, you could find it through the emails. You could send actually a chat through the emails. Is very useful. Okay, now this part is super important, the part of organizing your time efficiently. How do you organize your time efficiently? When you call during the day, you're gonna have a lot of cases that you call them and they are in the bus, they are driving, they are with their supervisors, they are at work. Say, please call me back in an hour, or call me back at 3 p.m., 5 p.m. But remember, we have a lot of time difference sometimes, so we gotta make sure to call them back. One way to call them back is using your PMS. I showed you before in another tutorial how to do that. But you gotta be the type of person who every single day clean that. If you haven't contacted the person, then you reschedule. Otherwise, it get expired, as I showed you before, getting blue, and then you have tons of people that it get in there lost. So myself, I use the emails calendar. Very, very useful, and I can always track. Has a very view too. Okay, in here in your email, you're gonna see email, and then there's another option. It's called calendar. You click on that one, and it's going to take you here. Now you have a different views. You could go by day, by weekday, by the entire week. Actually, by monthly. I prefer monthly, so I could, if I miss somebody last week, I could track it next week. Doesn't get expired, so it actually works better like that. And then actually you could click on an empty space, and it's going to pop up a window where you could put the name of the person, the time that you want to call it. Of course, you put your time, considering your time. I put my time, and the email, and I'm going to show you in the practice actually how I do it. Okay, so let's go to the practice. Let me close this. As I mentioned here, so you have mail, calendar, contacts. Okay, so I put calendar. Okay, you see I have a lot of these that sometimes I forgot to call, but I could call them back. Stay there. At least it's visible better than the PMS. Let's go to an empty space. Okay, let's see tomorrow. Let's give an example here right now. Okay, today is 22nd, so you click on an empty space, you double click in the empty space, and it's going to pop out this. Now the subject, I'm gonna call somebody from Papua New Guinea. Okay, and I have an email that I could call. Let's grab somebody. Okay, let's grab somebody so I could show you. Okay, for example, this person. Okay, this person is from Papua New Guinea. Okay, all right. Oh, okay, that worked. Okay, so let's go back to calendar. You see here, I copy the email, Control C, Control V to paste, and this person asked me to call back actually in an hour. Okay, right now my time is, oh my goodness, it's 10 p.m. Okay, so let's put it that I'm gonna call at 10:30 basically, or you don't want to, let's put it 10:30 so you could see how it actually works. Okay, and then I save, and see, now I have a reminder. Now 17 reminders. I had to call in 26 minutes to this. I have some already, that I had to update from last week, but you see it here, and you see a reminder, and it's gonna keep popping and popping until you call them. So it's gonna be a reminder for sure in the back. Okay, asking me to call back. Now if I wanna delete, I already talked with the person. Okay, let's go back first. How useful is this? Okay, so you click here, and then you double click the last one. Okay, it's gonna show you where you put in record. Let me copy and paste the email, and it's gonna be easier for me. Just paste their emails, and it's gonna track all the information that every mail that we exchange is going to track. It's gonna be easier for me to talk with the person too. and I can always go and open my PMS. Okay, let's go back to where is the PMS here. You should have organized this actually in a way that you could have everything useful here. So you click here and you could actually search the prospect, just paste their email and it will search. Okay, that's the way you do it. Now let's say they already talked with the person, we finish, we change the status or coordinate something, and then I don't want any more reminder. I just click here to delete. You want to delete? Yes, I want to delete. See, now 16 reminders. Okay, so that's the way you actually could track. Now, as I show you here, you have it per hours. You know, sometimes I have it per actually specifically colors because those are more important sometimes to call them. How you do that? Very simple. Let's have this one as an example. You click here, you apply the categories. I have a lot of categories. We're gonna talk this about later on, but that's the way you actually organize your email. Okay, pretty much we covered the basis. There is more to learn, believe me, there is a lot to learn always, but at least you have been covered. Just the most important thing in your email is, first, get your signature done. Second, organize your emails temples by files and subfiles. First emails and closing emails. Okay, make sure to put their attachment on each email that is necessary, and then you know how to communicate by email with another coworkers. You also can check. You could chat. You see how to check and add contacts, so you could keep in touch through your phone. You could do the same thing as well through the Skype business. You could do that as well. You could also check missed conversations. Okay, I'm gonna show you that. That's the last tip. Let me show you on your email. Remember the parts of the email I told you: favorites, your name, contact list. Okay, on your name there is a part that is called search folders. I know you see a lot of emails here, a lot of files, because I have more actually, but there is going to be one file that is called search folders, and you're going to see missed calls, and it go by day. See, you can see the missed calls, missed conversations. Okay, when you actually have a conversation, for example, with someone. Okay, and then you could track missed conversation, missed calls. That's one way to do it. Also, through your email is going to arrive this, which is basically a message. Somebody when leave you a message is going to have a recording, so you could listen it through there. So that's the last part. Okay, we cover everything about the emails. Practice makes perfect. Okay, sometimes this part could be a little tedious at the beginning, but it's worth it to learn because it's gonna make your working day easier, and later on you don't even think about it. Just set up your callbacks and then just resend emails and everything. So it's make it very simple for you guys. I wish you the best. Okay, if anything, remember to always ask. Don't be afraid to ask. As a new admission counselors and working at home, sometimes you have a lot of questions. Don't worry. The best thing that you could do is just ask. You'll learn as it goes. We can give you a lot of tips. Even myself, your trainer, or your team leader. Okay, so welcome aboard. Welcome to the family, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. You have an excellent working day.